5 million zombies and trolls currently inhabit this giant city. The city was overrun in mere minutes by these zombies, and now the Grand Army of the Republic has dispatched clone troopers to try and clean it up. 30,000 Jedi and clone troopers from every legion in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 are about to enter into the city and clear out every zombie that currently inhabits it. Are they going to be successful with their blaster rifles and futuristic technology, or will the zombie horde be too overwhelming for them and they get eaten to death? If you guys enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below what other battles you'd like to see. Let's get into it, baby. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and press start here and see what goes down. We've got the 501st Legion over this way, firing into these zombies. Now, the initial horde of zombies is going to be the deadliest because they will be the most concentrated. But then, as the clones enter into the city, the zombies are going to be restricted by the different street blocks, and that will make it a lot harder for them to fully in mass attack the clones. So if the clones can survive this, they have good odds, of surviving everything else. So here's the 501st. Over this way, we've got the standard clone troopers, just standard phase 2 shiny clone troopers fighting away. But then we go all the way around the city walls, and to here, where we are going to have, I believe this is the 212th, I would like to say. No, this is the 332nd Clone Trooper Legion over here. And they're handling some bridge defenses over this way. That's going to be a little bit rough for sure once they start actually crossing that area. Over here is interesting because this is the Jedi. There's about 10,000 Jedi on the battlefield, and these guys are very, very powerful. But they're more powerful, we found out, defending than actually attacking. So this is going to be them in a less powerful stance moving forward through the zombies, but even still, they're making very, very good progress. And behind them should be some more 501st troopers. Yes, there are, and these guys actually have alternate DC-15Cs where they actually have a flamethrower attachment. So those are flamethrower clone troopers right there, which is pretty baller. Over this way is the 212th. Yes, indeed, this is the 212th over here. These guys are facing some fast runner zombies, which is definitely harder than your standard zombies to attack. So that's going to be a little bit rough for them. I'm so sorry that you guys have to deal with that, but it is what it is. I don't know what you guys are doing out here in the water. You literally can drown out here, and you are, so maybe get out of the water. I think this is common sense, but apparently it's not, and that is just absolutely ridiculous. I cannot watch that anymore. That's so stupid. And over here, we have more 212th troopers pushing through this bridge over this way, actually, which is pretty cool to see. They are getting swamped pretty hard by some zombies over here, but they're managing to take them down pretty good. There's also going to be flanking zombies over this way, it looks like, and they're going to be crossing this bridge and coming into the rear of those 212th boys, but they've sent out a fraction of their 212th soldiers to go and combat those zombies as well. So it is absolute pandemonium on the battlefield currently, but the clones seem to be doing a bang-up job thus far. They've gotten 350,000 kills on the battlefield, which is nothing to scoff at. That is very, very good. They've also, though, lost 1,700 troopers. So they're down to actually 26,000 soldiers now in total. They've lost actually a substantial amount in the early days here. But overall, they're still absolutely killing the game against these zombies. And they bode well. Oh, here's some of the flamethrower clone trooper units over this way. Now, one problem with these Jedi pushing out like they are is that they're going to make their lines thinner and thinner with more and more area that they're covering over here. That is no bueno. That is definitely not a very good thing for them to do. They did just cross the 500,000 kill mark, so that is 10% of the total zombie populace of the city, which is pretty good. But yeah, these Jedi are playing a very risky game here where they're thinning out their lines, making them less and less strong as they go out. They're making a lot of progress very early on here with these flame troopers, but overall it could dwindle very quickly if they start taking those losses too quickly. So that's risky, but I do like the amount of progress that they're making over here. That looks wonderful to me. Currently we're standing at 650,000 dead zombies and 2,500 dead Grand Army, the Republic troopers. So why don't we go ahead and time-lapse the Jedi pushing further and further out against the zombies over here. Well, the Jedi have continued their rampage forward and are doing amazing things. Most of them are pretty damaged, though. Yeah, all of them are at about, like, a little over half health, so they'll be dying pretty soon. And I think they did take losses as they went. Yeah, you can see some dead Jedi around here with their lightsabers and stuff like that. So they are taking losses, though they're doing quite well still. I have to hand it to them. They're doing a bang-up job here. We're looking at 23,000 Grand Army of the Republic soldiers left alive and 3.5 million zombies left alive. So, I mean, this is a quick battle. I mean, they're cruising through this. Usually we're looking at like 3 hours plus of battling on my computer, but no, this time around it seems to be going pretty well. So that's the Jedi over this way, and then the 212, or no, these are the 332nd, I think? Yeah, 332nd over here seems to just be doing straight up cover fire for the Jedi, which is honestly a really good strategy, because as long as they're, you know, staying away from the zombies, they can just pour as much fire as they want into them and get a lot of kills. I have a feeling probably the 212th is doing just about the same thing over here. Oh, we do have trolls entering over this way, and that's going to result in a lot of Jedi dying for sure. Yeah, look at that. The Jedi start getting their salads tossed. The Jedi start getting absolutely brutalized over here, and it's not very good. No. This is rough. This is rough for sure, for sure. But either way, that's going to result in a lot of deaths, and RIP to the boys. We do have the 212 over here fighting, and then they're still on this bridge over this way where they've created quite the body pile over here, and we do have trolls coming in too, so that could be devastating if the trolls get any swings off, but they seem to be killing them at a pretty rapid pace, so we'll see if this body pile continues to grow as it is right now, because that is absolutely crazy. And then the flanking zombies over here, it looks like there's another bridge body pile defense thing happening over this way. This is crazy, man. Absolutely bonkers. Clones are almost at 21,000 soldiers right now, so they've lost almost 9,000, which is a lot of losses, and they've still got a lot of city to go through. Look at all these zombies throughout this city, man. But let's check out up here. Ooh, zombies are pushed the 501st. Did they kill the entirety of the 501st? There's a few dead clones out here, but I think they might have killed all of the 501st. I think they did. There's no more shots out here. Well, except for over there, but I think that's the phase 2. Wow, I think the 501st actually died, because I'm not seeing any fighting going on over here. Okay. I kind of thought the 501st would be able to, you know, get into this choke point, but I guess too many zombies approached them and just wiped them out. Wow. Man, the 501st is lit. Why'd they have to die? They're a fun legion. Okay, whatever. Well, RIP to the 501st. Can we get some Fs in the chat, boys? But we do have the phase 2 shiny clone troopers over here still holding the bridges. And they're doing a pretty smart job of just staying away. The 212th is like literally on top of the bridges, and that's resulting in their deaths. But these guys are just staying farther back and allowing the zombies to come to them, which is much smarter. Although we can see that the amount of bodies that have piled up here have actually like dammed the river, and it's starting to overflow this way, which is kind of crazy. That's a lot of bodies, and you can see there's a lot more down here too. Oh my god, some have washed up all the way down this way. That's kind of bonkers. Yeah, wow. All right, clones are down to 19,000 troops left. And right now, the zombies are down to 2.8 million. What's really nice about this battle is it's a totally different way of fighting zombies than we're used to. Normally when we do these, we do the defending units being like the clone troopers or medieval knights or, you know, whatever faction we're doing. we have them defending and staying stationary. But this time around, the mission is to actually clear out the city of zombies, meaning they have to attack as well, which just makes it so much more of a dynamic and interesting battle in my eyes. It just seems like a lot more fun to me. I mean, I do love a good defense holdout. We're not going to stop doing those because they're really, really fun. But at the same time, this is just so unique and so fun to see. So I'm really liking this. I think this is very, very cool. The city walls are right there, so these Jedi have almost made it over there. And these Jedi over here have made it and are in this little choke point area right here fighting against the zombies. That's pretty cool. They're still making progress forward. That's crazy. I mean, these Jedi are doing real cool things. So they've eliminated pretty much all this stuff over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then over here, we've still got the 212 defending right now. Still, this body pile has grown an incredible size. And 212 troopers are getting hit by some trolls here and there. So this is a risky one. Why don't we time-lapse this one a little bit? Well, it looks like the zombies overtook the 212th over here and are now moving on to the next bridge where they're going to be flanking the 212th that actually broke through over this way. It'd probably be better if they were still stuck on the bridge, but they just had to be better than the other bridge and actually push over. So now they're getting surrounded and they don't have a very stable force right now. There's only 10,000 clone troopers left alive. There's 1.7 million zombies left alive. There's no one left on the island here. Okay, so that's a risky position over that way. What's going on over this way is what I'm asking. Oh, look at all the zombies coming in. All right, this area is still clear of zombies. I think the Jedi died over this way. I don't know what happened to the 332nd. Oh, is that them? Is that them? Okay, we've got Jedi as well as 332nd over here holding the side of this mountain now. Very precarious position to be in. And they're firing up this way at nothing. So that's good use of resources. Yes. And let's check on the phase 2 troops over this way. These guys also still holding out, and they seem to be doing the best at the moment. I kind of thought they'd be getting flanked more. Oh, wait. They are. They are getting flanked right here where they've decided to push into this choke point here. That's probably not the best way to hold this choke point, guys. It's definitely not the best way to hold this choke point. This is a very stupid way to hold this choke point. I don't know exactly what you're getting at here, but it's very dumb. Very, very dumb. 8,500 clones remaining and a total of 1.67 million zombies remaining. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes indeed. I like this position okay. This is an okay position. I don't know how they found themselves in this position. It's kind of wacky, but I think they could do a good job here if the zombies come over the top and they just fire up at them as they come. I think that's okay. I think that is manageable. I don't love the 212 over this way. They are just very precarious. I don't love this for them, and they're getting sandwiched. This is probably going to be the end of the 212 fairly soon here, and yeah, the trolls are just smashing them with their big meaty clubs. Just absolutely destroying them. So this is not a good situation for the 212. Luckily, there's probably only like 2,000 or so clone troopers over here. So the remaining 6,000 are the 332nd and the phase 2, who are in better positions and a little bit more defensible positions. So they might be able to survive a little bit better here. I mean, props to the clones for making it this far as the 212 and wiping out so many troops. But like, this is definitely going to be an L for them. Let's watch them die out here. And there we have it. They did not last very long. There's a couple scattered over here who will manage to get a couple more kills probably, but they're dead. They're gone. 6,500 clones remain, so that was actually only 1,500 clones over there, which is good. It's a good thing that there weren't too many over there, or else that could have been way worse. So the 332nd over this way, it looks like some trolls are coming from below, some are still coming from above. As long as they keep their distance from them, I think it'll be okay. Oh, come on, boys. Come on, boys. You gotta stick with us here. Come on. Well, the 332nd has fallen. That's not good either. That means that the Phase 2 clones are going to be about it, and now they're getting flanked from all the way around the mountain too. These guys got and these guys here are now going to be sandwiched between zombies and trolls, and it's gonna go down pretty quick here, I have a feeling. I mean, they're still holding this bridge system nicely. That's good. They've done a great job here. These guys apparently aren't even able to cross anymore because of the water, I think. I don't know, that's crazy. So it's really one bridge, but then this whole open area here where zombies are going to be able to come through. So it pretty much is Jover for these guys. There's no coming Barack from this. They got played a bad trump card, my guy. Alright, I'll stop. But yeah, 2,500 clones remaining, 1.59 million zombies remaining. They did so well until they stopped doing so well. That's the only way to explain this. Like, I really feel like they did an excellent job, and then all of a sudden, like that, they just stopped doing an excellent job and were no longer completely able to stop the zombie horde. They pushed into the city, they got a ton of kills doing so, and then every single front was trampled. It's kind of crazy. They came so close to greatness and just weren't able to do it. So let's watch as these guys get crushed. And there we have it. The zombies take a surprising W. I really thought at the beginning of this thing, with how the clones were performing, that the clones would take the W. But no, 1.57 million zombies still remain out of their 5 million starting numbers, and the clones are down to 0. A really impressive fight by the clones, to be completely honest, but I think it was kind of over when they overextended past the bridges. I think if they had stayed around the bridges, they had done some pretty awesome stuff here. Like you can see on the bridges, there's barely any dead clones. Once they move past, we start getting all these dead clones. Not good, and they sort of got surrounded in a lot of different other aspects as well. But, I mean, hey, they did a great job overall. All of these are dead zombies across the land here. It's pretty crazy. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see more videos kind of like this versus just straight up defenses. Alright, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.